Let it grip your face.
In this one as the Hornets take to the road. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Taking a look at Oklahoma City.
And the confidence is at an all-time high for this group, knowing that they've won the 2 prior matchups. Get the win tonight, and they'll have the sweep of the season series.
Yeah, you know, Greg, the season series, being able to have those bragging rights throughout the summer is a motivating factor. But at the end of the day, it's just another regular season game for these guys.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Kidd, Gilchrist, and Williams are at the forward spots. Batum is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Zeller in the 5 spot. And so here's Charlotte. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
Ibaka goes in. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points. And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And no doubt that the fight was there, but no matter what they tried on that night, it just wasn't meant to be.
And over time, it looked like they were resigned to their fate. They kind of gave in. It's hard to come back when you get down like they were. And they just didn't seem to have enough fight to make a go of it.
Charlotte making a switch. Lee's checked in. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
Adams, the pass to Westbrook. And it's blocked. They retain possession. The Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Williams kicks to Walker. Back to Williams. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
And Walker kicks to Williams. Second shot opportunity. Zeller dishes to Williams.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation.
That nigga don't shoot like that.
Yes. Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
And a final note on the Thunder defense. A lot of it is a mentality. They have guys that aren't scared to challenge shots. And they're a solid group that knows how to play tough team defense. And Steve Clifford might not be the most famous coach in the NBA, but he has plenty of experience, and everyone in the league knows exactly how well-versed he is as a coach.
Ibaka, no luck. Hornets trail by 3. Lee outside. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Lee's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That'll be
why are your stars still in the game, ho?
And Clifford in his third year now as a head coach, Greg. That experience you were just talking about. He has 29 years of coaching under his belt. And he's a Van Gundy disciple.
Not a bad one to pass that bitch.
Coaching staff for both brothers.
Yeah, and he's been with a lot of teams, Kevin. 13 seasons as an assistant for the Lakers, Rockets, Magic, and Knicks. You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Here's Lamb, and there's the foul. It's on Steve
And one.
Adams. That's his first foul.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Here's Payne. And the foul on Al Jefferson.
Get out of here.
Oklahoma City shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That's good from Payne. Second free throw, no good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Shot's good by Lee.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Down low.
Go.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And as we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Taking a look at Golden State. And, of course, Oklahoma City. Tied right now. And it's the Hornets' ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Lynn's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 3. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Charlotte. Lynn kicks to Kaminsky. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. The Hornets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. The free throw drops for Kaminsky. Enes Kanter's checked in for Serge Ibaka. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Payne kicks to Westbrook. Now the pass to Kanter. Poked loose. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Inside. Charlotte moving it around. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Come on. Oh, I'm about to save you to hit that bitch. I was so proud of you.
First quarter. Great scoring through 1. Hornets lead by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And now the second quarter just getting set to start.
Oh, you a hoe, too. You still playing with your starters.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well. And getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Kanter is the power forward with Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Payne. And it's Durant in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Hornets leading by 7. Williams. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Oh, we missed it.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Thunder shoot it really well. 54% from the floor. Payne passes to Kanter. Down with both hands.
That's not him.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give
Damn
them
it.
the energy boost they've been looking for.
Here's Westbrook. Walker with some nice D. On the wing, Batum. Uncovered. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of drawing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they perform. And it paid off.
For the Thunder, Ibaka comes in for Steven Adams.
That's what I think.
For Cantor. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Lee's checked in.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great.
Man, you weak.
And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession.
Well, we all know that #1 overall picks are incredibly valuable. I mean, they can change the course.
Take your stars out the game.
Entire franchise.
Maybe
Last
that'll help.
season, the playoffs were full of teams that featured #1 overall picks.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And guys, teams with the #1 overall pick tend to go very deep in the playoffs. Just the nature of how the NBA lottery and rebuilding structure works.
Yeah, and in the playoffs last season, every team in the conference semis but one had a #1 overall pick on their roster. So that one team was the Grizzlies.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. There's a screen by Williams. Out to Lee. On the wing, Batum.
Hey.
Shot's good. Batum's got his second basket of the night. Thunder trailing by 13. Payne dishes to Durant. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws.
Made
for the
one
contact
change.
right there. The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
There's Walker with the 3. The Thunder have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Payne with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Morrow. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ring shot on the way. Off the left rim and out. Hornets leading by 11. And there's the call on Anthony Morrow. That is his first foul of the game. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Adams checked in. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Jefferson's checked in for Zeller. Kaminsky comes in for Marvin Williams. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Walker. Passes it to Payne. It's stolen by Jefferson. Here's Lamb. Offensive rebound. For the 3. And he gets it to go. Lamb's got 5 now.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Waiters, who's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Dion Waiters.
1:32 left to play here in the second quarter. Thunder trailing by 16. Durant kicks to Adams. Plenty of space. Shots good by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his second bucket of the game to go. Westbrook against Lynn. Pass to Lamb. All sorts of time. The dish now to Kaminsky. .55 seconds left to play in the first half.
I swear to God, I don't get why they miss those.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And he gets the bucket.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Kaminsky, the pass to Lynn. There's the double team with Westbrook. From the corner. And Jeremy Lamb, the bucket on the assist by Lynn. Thunder trailing by 14. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Waiters with the ball. He's picked up by Lamb. Westbrook drives in. Here's Ibaka. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
He's done a nice job, a great job, actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling.
Leave him open.
Lamb, good. Here is Durant. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And that concludes the first half. The Hornets on top, up by 15. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. Thunder trailing by 15. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Kid Gilchrist and Williams are at the forward spots. Batum is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Zeller in the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Payne. No luck. And Charlotte will come the other way.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's Walker. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Here's Kid Gilchrist.
Come on, boy.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
Hornets leading by 15.
We got jumper.
Williams.
Come on, boy.
It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one.
You
Boy, a
shouldn't have passed that
sluggish,
bitch out.
muddy start to the second
Shouldn't
half.
have passed that bitch
Still
out.
scoreless.
Walker with it. Westbrook picks him up. And Walker kicks to Batum. He feeds it to Williams. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Williams has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Hornets. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Kidd Gilchrist. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the Thunder making a change here. Foy's checked in. Stolen by Walker. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. That's good. Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Ibaka dishes to Foy. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Kevin, let's take a look at what the Oklahoma Thunder did over the last month in the league rankings. First in fast break points, third in scoring. And they also show up top 5 in team field goal percentage. That's excellent. Actually, that's elite level.
And the league leaders in fast break points. They're always fun to watch. Maybe not so fun to defend. A lot of the times, they leave their opponents in the dust.
He's feeling it.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Outside Williams. Wants to get it to Zeller and does. Kid Gilchrist the pass to Walker. Shot clock at 5. And there's...
He's on my home team this time. I hate Michael Gilchrist. I don't know why he's out there. I'm gonna get that nigga out of there. I don't like him. Ain't nothing wrong with Courtney Lee. That nigga got a burner.
And I'm at it again. They go that flow, bringing tragedy in.
Earlier in the season, the Charlotte Hornets ended up losing their last game in this matchup. It's the Thunder.
I just played the Thunder. They lost by 21.
Just not a disciplined performance defensively in that game, guys. A lot of silly fouls hurt them throughout.
I think lack of discipline is the right phrase, Greg. I mean, a lot of silly fouls, and they did that even when they were in foul trouble.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. It's Williams with the drive. The kick out to Walker.
Good bucket, Kemba.
That's good.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Here's Robertson.
That's not him.
Good. A nice assist from Westbrook.
And Steve Clifford might not be the most famous coach in the NBA, but he has plenty of experience, and everyone in the league knows exactly how well versed he is as a coach.
Here's Durant. Good tee by Williams.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Walker's shot is off. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Durant, no good. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to Golden State.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with the road win.
Here's Walker. Walker missing again.
Yeah, and listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Pass to Roberson. Back to Ibaka. That's good on the jump shot. And the Hornets with possession here. They trail by 1. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of
wrong person leave open.
And really, I just felt like they didn't compete, particularly on the backcourt. Probably their weakest area in that game.
Well, they weren't doing their work early. They weren't carving out space.
Come
for
on
themselves
now,
under
TK,
the
that's
glass.
fake as fuck.
Guys just weren't working hard enough in my estimation. You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Lee kicks to Zeller. Cannot hit.
How you
And
get
it's
scared?
Oklahoma City the other way. Here's Westbrook. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
That's how we tie the game up.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%.
Ooh, one more pass.
Now the dish to Batum. Charlotte moving the
Come
ball
on, Kemba.
around. Walker's shot is off. Oklahoma City shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. And Roberson kicks to Ibaka. Off target with his 3. Stolen by Walker. Lets it go with the 3. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Kyle Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. Dion Waiters checked in
They
for
don't shoot
Andre
that well.
Robertson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Lamb. Outside Kid Gilchrist. Lynn from long range. And another 3 for Charlotte.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for the Thunder. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over to the left wing. Buries the long-range jumper.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Kid Gilchrist, no luck.
You know what? His finishing ability is not really at the level that you would expect from a pro.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's Charlotte up 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Kanter's shot is off. Charlotte leading by 3. Lynn kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Out to the right wing. No good from Lamb.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw, no good. Some changes for Charlotte. Williams comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And Walker subbed in for Lamb. Kyle Singler's checked in for Oklahoma City. Westbrook comes in for Andy Ford. Walker goes in. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Westbrook passes to Waiters. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Walker with it. 10 points for him. There's Lynn with the three. And it's Durant with the rebound.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
That's tipped. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. We'll look at Cleveland. And, of course, Oklahoma City tied up with them. Thunder trailing by 5. Left side, Westbrook. Singler outside. Westbrook dishes to Durant. And Waiters has it in the corner. And Singler kicks to Durant. 6 to shoot.
When in doubt.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Bad time for these defenders to be standing around watching. Not while the ball's in his hands.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Charlotte making some changes. Zeller, he's checked in for Jefferson. Batum comes in for Kaminsky. And Lee's subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Then for the Thunder, Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. And it's Roberson in for Waiters. Batum passes to Walker. Batum attacking. His first shot coming late. Can't get the tip in. Thunder trailing by 3. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Lee. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Singler dishes to Durant. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Westbrook missing again. Charlotte's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory.
Oh, come on,
No
Courtney.
good from Lee. Thunder have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5.
Hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of
Guard him.
can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Thunder trailing by 4. Stolen by Walker. And a fast break now for the Hornets. He's running.
Get dunked on.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And so he hits both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
The Hornets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And really, the form at the line all season
Kemba
has been terrific. 79% as a team.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season.
Kemba.
And rightfully so.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of
Then he
time
gets an
in
and
the
one.
foul
Like,
line
what?
this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Wow.
Space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Walker's shot is off.
not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier. Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. Foy comes in for Russell Westbrook. Williams, that's for 2. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there. Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there. You know, I don't think that was the shot they had in mind, but they'll take it.
Walker goes in. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Foy with it. Williams picks him up. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a
Oh my God,
attempt
Kemba.
in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Al Jefferson, he's checked in for Zeller. Kaminsky comes in for Williams. Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Lamb in there for Courtney Lee. The Thunder also changing it up. Enes Kanter comes in for Adams. And it's Waiters in for Andre Robertson. And Randy Foy gets the whistle that time. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go
Keep giving Kemba a point. That's fine.
The Hornets have converted 4
Let him get
free
filled for the
throws
rim.
on the night. He's perfect from the line this time.
Kevin, it's really unusual to see him struggle from the line. Maybe that trip will get him back on track.
At the elbow, it's Ibaka. And Morrow has it in the corner. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Kanter kicks to Morrow. 6 on the shot clock. Baseline try. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Walker. And so we conclude the first half. Hornets lead by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
And the approach of that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense. Put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And, guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade All Fuel.
Dude, best shot.
Second half.
I want to
And
pump straight.
Charlotte looking at who they've got. We've got Cody Zeller. Marvin Williams is out there with Batum. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Lee in a 2-guard.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Westbrook with the steal. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way.
Come on, come on.
Well, they won't be down
Damn, I
for
want
long
to
if
come
they
out.
can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out in transition.
Charlotte calls timeout. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Charlotte. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. He kicks it to Zeller. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Came hard off that pick and finished strong.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hornets leading by 8. Lynn kicks to Batum. To the middle. Zeller. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
Yeah, but they've got to find a way to convert those extra possessions into points if they're going to come back in this one.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
On defense, Charlotte. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
Kevin and Greg, I tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
Durant with another miss.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Thunder trailing by 10. Westbrook passes to
I
Robertson.
see it coming, too.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush. Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And that one's good.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able
I was right
to keep
there.
up. And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Zeller dishes to Lee. Charlotte moving the ball around. And the rejection by Ibaka. A nice shot by
Flashing that
Lynn.
bitch on y'all right now.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Westbrook, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Williams kicks to Lynn. Back to Williams. Outside, Lynn. Clock at 6. He feeds it to Lee. Charlotte needs to get a shot off. Shoots from the line.
Get the shot.
Lynn's shot is off.
Oh, he was hot.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's stolen by Ibaka. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And Courtney Lee gets the whistle.
Had to.
That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
There's 14 seconds left in the third. Kid Gilchrist against Durant. The shot from the low post is good.
Kevin Durant.
Durant's got 4 this quarter. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a... And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Thunder trailing by 11. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Dion Waiters. Durant is up there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Anthony Morrow.
Well, show out.
In the point guard position.
Shit freaky.
And the jam by Lamb. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now.
So you ain't gonna try to do that shit on me, bro.
Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He's not pleased with the careless turnovers offensively, saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin, did it sink in?
All right, Doris. And the Thunder making a change here. McGary's checked in.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Hornets leading by 12. And it's Walker penetrating.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Going to the line, Kemba Walker.
Kemba Walker hits them both. Thunder trailing by 14. Here's Foy. Shot is no good. Walker with some nice D. The Hornets shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And it's Kaminsky, top of the key.
I don't leave him
Takes the
open.
three. Walker missing again.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Nice shot by Foy.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Here's Lamb. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
The feed to Foy. No good off the back of the rim.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Marvin Williams is checked in for Kaminsky. Batum comes in for Kid Gilchrist. And it's Lee in for Jeremy Lamb. That's a two-pointer from Walker. The Thunder pull it in. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lee with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Walker leading the charge.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Kicks to Durant. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2 minutes. That jam! Wow. I mean, just beautiful. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while. And that steal paid instant dividends.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
Williams passes to Jefferson. Batum dishes to Walker.
Oh, come on now.
It's stolen by Adams. Inside. Here's Durant. Lee with the block. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Timeout call.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trail by 13. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook drives in. Durant in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his fourth assist in this one. And Walker kicks to Jefferson. Walker against Westbrook. Over in the corner, Lee. Just 5 on the clock. That's a 2.
Damn, good D.
Walker. They get it back.
Damn, good
Stolen
D.
by Westbrook. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Walker dishes to Lee. Passes to Jefferson. And Williams, here we go. Over in the corner, Lee. Walker in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Lee passes to Williams. And the Hornets miss again. Now the Thunder with it. They've got an 8-0 run. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Good on the first, and that brings them within 8. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Both good from the line that time. 34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Lynn kicks to Lamb. There's the pass to Hansbrough. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. This is to Lynn. Nice pass in here by Charlotte.
There's the deal.
Good.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from them, slipped right out of their hand.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Good on both. Here's
Ain't gonna
Lamb.
happen today, bruh.
Now Lynn. Feeds the Lamb. It's stolen by Foy. From deep. Misses there. And so it's Charlotte.
No, I didn't want to ready up this yet. Oh, that's only my team. Shit. Kind of pissed me off. But y'all know what song needs to be played.
The Pacers look to take charge. We're going to bring it to you here.
You know what? I might be
Indianapolis,
top on this right now.
Indiana.
Pretty nice clean game, huh?
The Hornets would love to finish off this road trip on a good note.
Kevin, this team has really actually come out of nowhere to impress everybody with how they played thus far.
And there really was no reason for them to be on anyone's radar. I mean, coming into the season, most other teams looked a whole lot better, quite frankly, on paper, but that's why we play the game.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Kidd, Gilchrist, and Williams are at the forward spots. Kemba Walker is out there with Batum, and it's Zeller in the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's George, and the powerful one-handed slam.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about
what the hell kind of shot was that?
Not too shabby either.
Kevin and Greg, I tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Zeller passes to Walker. No good.
Come on, Kemba.
With some nice D. And here's Indiana. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to
I
the
thought it was
Rebels.
behind him.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game, offensive rebound or the lack thereof, a lot of one-and-dones in that game.
Yeah, offensive rebounding to me is all about heart, the willingness to get in there and mix it up, do your work early, get to that inside position.
Damn, I didn't know he was going to get to that like that.
And Steve Clifford might not be the most famous coach in the NBA, but he has plenty of experience, and everyone in the league knows exactly how well versed he is as a coach.
Walker dishes to Batum. There's Williams.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
Hill kicks to Mahinmi. It's back to Hill. Indiana moving the ball around. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Zeller. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. Look at the Hornets. And, of course, the Pacers tied up with them. Shot clock at 6. And George, here we go.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter.
Maybe too deep, but we're going to try it anyway. Oh, not that time.
Tries to save it. Walker the pass to Batum. Tries again. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Turner's checked in for Indiana. Solomon Hill comes in for Allen. Jefferson's checked in for the Hornets.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Hill against Kidd Gilchrist. 6 to shoot. That doesn't go either for George.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Here is Hill. Following the basket by Nicholas Batum. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's see how Indiana stacked up. 2nd in free throw percentage. 4th in three-point field goal percentage. And the fast break points have come in bunches for them. Bushel baskets full. They're among the top 5 teams at scoring in transition.
And you mentioned their free throw shooting. Not a team you can get careless with defensively. They make you pay. Sealing games at the line.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. C.J. Miles is checked in for George. Stuckey comes in for Monte Ellis. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Hill. Pacers trail by 7. For Indiana, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw good from Lawson.
Shooting Indiana. Ty Lawson. 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Lynn. Rodney Stuckey pulls it in. Lawson against Jefferson. Here's Miles. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds: disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use to describe that would be appropriate.
Indiana again missing. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim. Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Lee outside. The Pacers pull it in. Now here's the fast break. Stuckey leading the way. Stolen by Jeremy Lin. And here comes the break. Lee outside.
Oh, come on, Courtney.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Hornets lead by 6. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Indiana. Hill is up there with Ellis. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Turner. And it's
they can't guard
Mahinmi
Nicholas Batum, bro.
Filling out the middle. Pacers trail by 8. And it's Hill penetrating. Lots of room. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Mahinmi's got his first points of the game.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Good bucket, boy.
Williams gets the bucket.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Deep 2 from Hill. And Mahinmi with the stop.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Allen's checked in for Indiana.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
George against Kid Gilchrist. Williams with the steal. A fast break now for Charlotte. Batum dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. Williams with the block. And Batum kicks to Walker. Batum with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. Charlotte moving it around. Walker the pass.
Oh, good
to Williams.
luck.
It's stolen by Hill. And there's the call on Cody Zeller.
You should have went up with him.
That's foul number 2 for him.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. But as long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
Here's Hill. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Allen. That is good.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
No, what the hell?
Left side Williams. It's stolen by Allen. Ellis can't get it to go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Ooh, I wish that nigga could shoot.
Batum dishes to Zeller. Batum attacking. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Mahinmi. C.J. Miles comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Monte.
He made it, wow.
And it's Lawson in for George Hill.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being
Everyone's just
aggressive
hanging
enough
out.
down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pass to Miles. Now the dish to Hill. They set the pick. It's stolen by Jefferson. Allen against Lamb. Here's Lamb.
Oh, he had
And
him
it's
too.
sent back by Hill. They get it back. And there's the pass to Lamb. No good on the triple.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
The shot's good from Lawson.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Turner's checked in for Lavoy Allen. Here's Lynn. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lynn's got 7. 1:02 left now here in the second. Pacers trail by 6. Lynn against Lawson. Shoots the 3. The shot is off. Some solid defense there from Lynn.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question
Too much
about
space
it.
for that, man.
They're looking to battle back. That's one of the key elements. You got to rebound. They've done a really good job of knocking down their long-distance shots here in the second quarter. I mean, they're shooting just above 40% from downtown. That's outstanding.
Stuckey into the lane. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jeremy Lin. That'll be his second foul of the game. At the elbow, Stuckey. Rebounded by Lamb.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Dishes it to Jefferson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
From deep, George. The shot no good. Here's Lamb, and it is good at the buzzer.
go.
That'll do it for the first half. It's Charlotte. They lead by 13. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You got to like what Nicholas Batum has done in this game.
And the approach in that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
Hornets leading by 13. Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. Kid Gilchrist and Williams are at the forward spots. Jeremy Lin is out there with Kemba Walker.
Good.
And it's Zeller in the center position. George with the bucket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Walker's shot is off.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Now here's Allen. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Shot clock at 3. Ellis can't get it to go.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Out left to the wing. Here's Zeller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And the Hornets lead by 13. Outside, George. That's good.
Oh, really second foul.
George has got 4 points in the quarter. Hornets leading by 11. Lets a floater go. It's Hill on the wing from the baseline. And nothing but air on that one. And here's Walker outside. And another 3 for Charlotte.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. A slight rebound advantage for them.
Damn, Lynn,
One more
you getting
column
bait
in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Big.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Let's see where Charlotte sits right now in the league ranking. First in fewest turnovers per game. 5th for free throw shooting. And they're a top 10 team in three-point shooting.
And, you know, going back to their turnovers, fewest in our league, that shows you the intelligence they play with. You have to beat them. They are not going to do it for you.
Jefferson's checked in for Zeller. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. It's taken away by Stuckey. And C.J. Miles with the slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Some changes for Charlotte. Kaminsky is checked in for Williams. Lee comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Batum in for Jeremy Lin. Jefferson's shot is off. Pacers trail by 12. And Miles kicks to Lawson. Got that one up quick. Lawson's got his 3rd basket of the night. Feeds it to Batum. That falls.
I can't stop this
Nice
nigga.
feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 5 assists in the game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. That's good. And that's 10 points for Ty Lawson.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on
Can't
the interior.
stop this nigga right now.
That's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Miles. No good. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Walker the pass to Kaminsky. Lee outside. The
Did not see him
Pacers
coming
pull it
at all.
in.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
It's deflected. And there's the foul. It goes on C.J. Miles. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Pacers. George is checked in for Hill. And it's Hill in for Ty Lawson.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Now here is George.
Oh,
He has
man.
6. But he gets it back. A second chance effort. Can't get the layup.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Oh.
Walker's shot is off.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
And
What?
the officials signal the backcourt violation.
So he threw the
Not
ball.
very Careful there.
Substitution on the court.
The drive by Ellis. Got it off in time, but it's no good.
Hockey, that should have fell.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hornets lead by 14. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Lavoy Allen out there with Paul George. Then there's Hill. Then there's Ian Mahinmi. And it's Ellis in a shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Pacers trail by 14. There's a good screen. The 3 from George. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Lynn with it. He's picked up by Hill. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist.
Damn it, wrong
Inside,
button. Oh, you got it.
Here's Williams.
Good bucket,
Drops
boy.
in the layup for 2.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
You got to like what Nicholas Batum has done in this game.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hands.
And the Pacers shooting a pretty low, 34% thus far. And George, here we go. That's short off the rim.
He is just really
Good young nigga. Ew.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Here's Hill. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Now here's Ellis after Jeremy Lin's miss. And he gets it to go. Ellis has got 4 points this quarter.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Williams
Marvin Williams.
softly drops in the floater. And the Hornets lead by 16.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And here we go with Kid Gilchrist heading to the hoop. George with the ball. And Batum picks him up defensively. Allen dishes to Hill.
Come on, Jalen.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jeremy Lin. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And Indiana making a change here. Turner's checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Walker's checked in for Jeremy Lin. 5 to shoot. Here's Turner. The kick out to Hill. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Batum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Third minute of action now gone here.
I
in the
actually
fourth.
tipped off with him.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Not spun for no reason
Al
at all.
Jefferson's checked in for Zeller. Pacers trailed by 16. On the wing, Ellis. Williams comes with the double team. In the corner, George with it.
Good.
Indiana again missing.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
Here's Batum. They get it back.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
From deep, George. That doesn't go either for George.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty
I was Nicholas
possessions.
Batum still standing right there.
Second violation.
And this is going to end.
He quit. All right, one more. I'm gonna go do this kitchen. Oh my God, another weak ass nigga. I'm wearing my white jerseys. I'm wearing my white jerseys, yo. You better switch. I'm wearing my white jerseys, bruh. Come on, you got 20 seconds. You better switch. You don't want all that contrast on the court. Nah, there you go. Nah, this team I respect. I respect your team choice, boss. This is gonna be fun.
Welcome everyone to this 2K Sports broadcast
Damn, I know you
live from
picked
the
the
capital
those
city of
jerseys.
California,
Good thing I got the dark blue.
Sacramento. And as we start the weekend here
That
on
shit is
this
so
Friday
weird.
night, 2K Sports, welcoming you to NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines.
Man, you cheating. You made me stop.
And they've enjoyed success in this matchup, winning the 2 previous games. A chance to close it out here with the win. You've got to like their chances.
Yeah, I would agree with you, Greg. I mean, they've had a clear advantage in this matchup, and because of that, they've got to be feeling pretty good about their chances here tonight.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Hornets, Kemba Walker is up. There with Jeremy Lin. Then it's Cody Zeller. Then it's Williams. And it's
Oh, wow, dog. You missed that bitch.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of this. And he sinks the second. And Sacramento has possession. A tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Yeah, he did that. He missed.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Quincy Acey. That's foul number 2 for him.
You may need to sit him out, Kevin. That's his second foul in less than a minute.
Caspi is checked in for Sacramento. And
damn, Jeremy.
And
why you trying to cheat the pass?
Got it, the fast break chance.
You lucky you did that bullshit.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Right side, Lin. There's Walker with the 3. And Zeller kicks to Lin. And the Hornets miss again.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down.
Yeah,
no
it really is hard.
In sight.
From deep, Gay. Rebound by Williams.
And Steve Clifford might not be the most famous coach in the NBA, but he has plenty of experience, and everyone in the league knows exactly how well versed he is as a coach.
Here's Rondo after Jeremy Lin's bucket. Rondo drives in, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Caspi passes to Rondo. Good for the basket.
Wow.
Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far. Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
No good from Caspi. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lin kicks to Zeller. Yes! And a nice assist from Lin.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
No good from Cousins.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Gay drives in.
How?
Outside for Rondo. Takes the 3. And it's Rudy Gay with the 3. Gay's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Now here's Rondo. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. Now here's Lin. Following the shot by Rudy Gay. On the wing, but 2. The kick out to Walker.
Come on, Kemba.
3-pointer. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That is his first foul of the game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Al Jefferson's checked in for Zell. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Nicholas Batum. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Jeremy Lin. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Walker.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Collison dishes to Cauley Stein. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That's on Marvin Williams. The Kings shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for Marvin Williams. Here's Lamb. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
In the second half of the season, you get an idea of the Hornets and where they stand statistically now. First in fewest turnovers a game. Second in free throw percentage. And they also show up as a top 5 three-point shooting team. I mean, that's tall cotton there. Elite level marksmanship from behind the arc.
And, you know, going back to their turnovers, fewest in our league, that shows you the intelligence they play with. You have to beat them. They are not going to do it for you.
Here's Curry. It's deflected. Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. Kid Gilchrist, no luck. The Kings trailing. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
He tried it.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Back to Curry. Got a piece of it. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. In the corner, it's Bellinelli. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Hornets on top. They lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Caspi is out there with Quincy Ace. And there's Collison. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Bellinelli in the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. To the paint. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Bellinelli. And it's 6 points for DeMarcus Cousins. On the wing, Batum. High arcing shot. He lays it in.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Collison kicks to Ace. Cousins, the pass to Collison. Rejected by Walker. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Kings. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Lee. Ace misses.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
Caspi with the bucket.